As you've seen so far, WPF controls have a default error template, or rendering that it shows when there's validation errors, which is a red box around the control. But it doesn't display anything about the error messages themselves, and you might not always want to use a red box. So the validation class has a number of attached properties that will allow you to drive the presentation of errors. First off, there's the validation has error property. This is a Boolean flag to indicate whether there are any errors associated with the control. You can use that as a condition for something like a property trigger to drive changing the style of the control. Then there's the errors collection, and this will get you all of the errors associated with the control, generally based on a bound property, and validation errors that flowed through the binding. Finally, there's the error template. The error template is the custom control template that is used when there are validation errors. So the default error template adds the red box around the control, but you can customize that and do whatever kind of annotation you want to the control with your own custom rendering. So the basic process is to provide a custom display for the control. You're going to set the error template to some custom control template that includes a placeholder in it for the control itself. So generally you can think of it as you're surrounding the control with some kind of validation indication, but you could certainly overlay the control with something too. You might also want to do a tooltip to show the validation errors, and the standard way to do that is to define a style with a trigger on that style that monitors the has error property. When the has error goes true, it sets a tooltip on the control it's associated with and uses the errors collection to render out the string errors associated with it. So let's take a look at a demo of how to do the tooltips and how to provide a custom error template to modify the way it indicates errors on the screen.